A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. A man's friendships are one of the best measures of his worth. If I had my life to live over again, I would have made a rule to read some poetry and listen to some music at least once every week. The love for all living creatures is the most noble attribute of man. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, not the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. It is impossible to conceive of this immense and wonderful universe as the result of blind chance or necessity. We stopped looking for monsters under our bed when we realized that they were inside us. Even people who aren't geniuses cannot think the rest of mankind if they develop certain thinking habits. A moral being is one who is capable of reflecting on his past actions and their motives, of approving of some and disapproving of others. Besides love and sympathy, animals exhibit other qualities connected with the social instincts which in us would be called moral. To kill an error is as good a service as, and sometimes even better than, the establishing of a new truth or fact. The most important factor in survival is neither intelligence nor strength but adaptability. The world will not be inherited by the strongest, it will be inherited by those most able to change. It is not the biggest, the brightest or the best that will survive, but those who adapt the quickest. Man tends to increase at a greater rate than his means of subsistence. Intelligence is based on how efficient a species became at doing the things they need to survive. Everything in nature is the result of fixed laws. Nothing exists for itself alone, but only in relation to other forms of life. If the misery of the poor be caused not by the laws of nature, but by our institutions, great is our sin. The more one thinks, the more one feels the hopeless immensity of man's ignorance.